На чем мы остановились?
Trouble ahead.
What week?
Теперь включил. Ну ты тут шумишь. Ау.
Nothing can hurt me.
Killed that one. Hit.
You'll bleed.
Keep them back.
Hostiles.
Should burn nicely.
Видно, в кольчик забиваем.
About to go off.
Нифига себе.
Feel the blood rage. Yeah, lost shield.
Ну, жизни-то мало.
Headshot.
Ау. Черт.
Repurposed Krogan Hospital. Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
Труп человека.
That body, human. Need to take a look. Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Come on, we still need to find Malin.
Agreed.
Уже не помню, что мне делать-то можно тут.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
You have a Solarian named Malin. I'm not leaving without him.
The Solarian stays with us. His work is the tool of our conquest. Clan Werlock will cure the genophage and spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood.
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
If you care about the future of Clan Werlock, you'll hand over Malin. Now.
When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will be...
You talk too much.
See? The human cannot hit a simple target.
Я не целилась.
Leave them to die! Nothing can hurt me.
Блин, патрон закончился. Ай.
Here, enjoy. Impressive shot.
Weak! Oh! I am Krogan!
Ты можешь, что ли, кричит? Пипец.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic. Hint of dead flesh.
Just get us there.
Чего он прыгать-то не умеет?
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment factors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Блин, надо смотреть все-таки. Ладно, пофиг уже.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer.
Женский? Что вообще не видела.
Sterile Werelock female willing to risk procedures. Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What? Why? Because of genophage work? Irrelevant. No. Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan. Never killed with medicine. Her death not my work. Only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
Привет.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tachanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
Can you get any information from the body?
Minimal insight into experiments. Gene therapy. Risking cancer aiming for benign mutation. Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
We need to find Malin and shut this place down.
Yes.
Блин, тот подходил, что ли?
This is valuable.
Нам куда туда или сюда? А тут что у нас? Что это за? Так.
Guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werelock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm a nerd, not scout. Werelock guards got me. Brought me here.
Искали, а мы
You don't look
развозка.
so good. Are you injured?
They gave me things. Injections mostly. Sometimes gas. Made me sick. Fever. Aches. Can't keep food down. They're fixing the genophage. I'm making a sacrifice. For all Krogan.
Do you need help getting out of here? You should be clear to the exit.
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay.
Разведчиков
They're curing the
найти.
genophage. They're gonna make it all better. They have to keep doing the tests.
Я уже не помню.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I mattered.
You've got a bruised ego. You got caught and beaten, so you tell yourself it was for something important.
That's not true. I need to stay. They're gonna cure us all.
You're not a Krogan. When a real Krogan gets knocked down, he gets back up.
I did. I got back up every time they hit me. So many times.
You're lying there right now like a Vorcha grubbing in the mud. You gonna just lie there, Vorcha?
Screw you, human. Nobody says that to me.
Блин.
Nobody keeps me down.
А, ну вроде правильно
Damn
сказал.
right they don't. Now get back to Clan Erdnot and report in. Go.
Шучу.
Go.
А то
Nicely done.
я не могу
Fortunately,
идти,
the
я
subject is
болен.
unlikely to be contagious.
Так, куда там? Да.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant explosion.
Or a well-placed shot.
Не забыл.
Burn through Krogan armor.
I am Krogan!
Hostile charging!
Да, там.
My kin charging!
Neutralized!
Enemy charging!
Should do the trick.
Ай. Да черт, случайно нажал. Да, прыгнуть не может. Да, кстати. Не знаю, что он такой боевой. Какой тебе?
Not difficult!
Ай. Так. А, тут нет ничего. Пустая комната какая-то. Идем вниз тогда.
Enemies inbound.
Ой.
Feel the blood rage! Getting up close!
Closing in!
Too late! Now you're dead!
Где мои патроны?
Try a real man's weapon.
Just the thing to help.
One more. I am Krogan!
И кричит постоянно.
Should burn nicely. Hold the line.
Ну все.
Charging! My kin charging!
Так, там дверь. Тут дверь. Тут только ящик. Так, лапка. Лапка. Так. Цвет. Не вижу. Еще больше ничего нет. Дверь, а тут нет ничего. Ай, блин. Так, это что ли?
This might be useful.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of
Такой
restraint,
что
no
ли?
evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morton, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Ну, это как-то странно, что они решили для целой расы такое. Если бы с людьми так поступили.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Morton. You're not a murderer.
Блин, зачем нажала?
No. Not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard.
Хотела.
Finished, Malin. Get out. No Weirlock left. Project over.
You heard the professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this.
Ну, вообще, я с ним
Apologies,
согласна.
Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morton. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Anything else we need to do here?
Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
Да мне кажется, любая раса хочет всех уничтожить. Только кто-то больше, кто-то меньше. Ну, не знаю, это все равно как-то несправедливо. Они же раса, они животные какие-то. Ну, блин. Не знаю, мне кажется, все равно это как несправедливо. Как там? Переворот, водоворот. Короче, побеждает сильнейший. Ничего тут Схватили бы они весь мир, и пофиг. Тебе же все равно не нравится. Что тогда не на их стороне-то? Так, что тут?
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Блин, сначала я говорю одно, теперь другое могу сказать.
Keep the data. Better to have it and not need it.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Так, мне тут больше ничего не нужно.
Let's get out of here.
Так, квест какой-то выполнила. На машинках я так и не катаюсь. А что там такое сюда? Измена? Так. Где? Так, с кем мне нужно поговорить тут?
There's the young hero. Erdnot Grunt and his victorious crown. Go to the clan leader. Erdnot Grunt, you can go where you want. Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
Clan Erdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. It appears the Erdnot raided the weakened Werlock base for leftover weapons and supplies.
Of course, natural selection. Strong prey on weak. Unsurprising.
О, котик.
My son, we played tackle the Baron. It was good. Fast, strong. Well, of course he was. Any son of yours must.
Один раз покормил, теперь всегда бегает за мной.
One wrong step, Shepard.
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that basin back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. We've got rival clans out there who want what Erdnot's got. We're always on guard.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, Our women and children get the security.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them.
Где у них женщины и дети?
A clan's hope for the future is lost. It falls apart. As for us, we take prisoners if we can. Raise them ourselves. Their clan's loss is our gain.
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species, but you're good in my books, human.
One more win in the pits, and I'm retiring.
Welcome to the clan, Earthnot Grunt. Honored to be a part of it. Good for you. Now go find something else to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
I've never seen a Krogan mechanic before.
What? You think we kidnap Quarians and make them do the hard work? Not anymore, we don't.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Krogan place so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
How do you feel about Reeve?
Reeve thinks like the ancients. There's a lot of wisdom in that rattling head of his. I don't like Clan Gatatog, but the instant anyone steps out of line, they'll be torn apart like a piejack on Retribution Day.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Так, кажется, я сделала тут. Так.
Place your bet on the pits, human.
Хочу ставочку взять.
Put down some real money, human.
О, теперь их тут больше. На урца против урца. Это мой, что ли? Урец. Огурец. Пятьсот уже. Давай, мой котик. Так я не поняла, кто побеждает. Я победила? Так мне дали только 500 и все. О, котик. Блин, надо как-то встать рядом с котиком. Взгляд у него, конечно. Пойдет на память. Так, тут мне больше делать ничего, да? Ой, я наверх поднялась, тут шаман. Так, а мне надо сюда. Броня не украшение. Ясно.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in a debriefing room, Commander.
Кто-то со мной поговорить хочет.
Patching the elusive man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
If they had a patrol out there, why aren't the Turians sending a recon team in?
They will, eventually. But I intercepted the transmissions. In the meantime, we're feeding them false reports. You're close enough that you can be in and out before the Turians learn the truth.
Are you sure this information is good?
Information is my weapon, Shepard. It's good.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Уже. Чуть-чуть меняется, блин. Короче, для них надо квест выполнять тогда. Внешний вид можно поменять. Вот что ли возьму.
We have a visual on the collector ship, Commander.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
Блин, не люблю когда так.
Massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Сразу квест запустился, уже улетели. То самый дичный.
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no Mass Effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Somewhat resembles an insect hive.
Penetrating scans have detected an access node to uplink with collector data.
Чё, Коста? Это уже основное задание.
Marking location to your hardsuit computer. Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
Maybe the missing humans are on it. Unless they're dead.
Same containers as on Horizon, only empty.
Small, like my tank. Bet they begged for mercy.
Horrible.
Какая сейчас миссия? Вот. Исследовать корабль. Коллекционер.
Lots of dead meat.
Test subjects from control group. Discarded after experiment was over.
They're dead. Nothing we can do. Keep moving.
Carved one of their own.
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
My god. The Protheans didn't vanish. They're just working for the Reapers now.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster, but there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes, reduced heterochromatin structure, elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
Whatever they used to be, the collectors work for the Reapers now, and we still have to stop them.
True. Not a fate to wish on any species.
Let's find what we need before the collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Чё, оружка всё валяется? Ого. Блин, не знаю, мне вот это прикалывает. Тоже прикольная какая. Тут возьмем. Новая оружка. Так, а на место чего там? Уже поставилась. Так это снайперская? Страшно как.
It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
This looks interesting.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Terminus systems. Still wouldn't fill them. Only one conclusion. Collectors targeting Earth.
Not if we stop them.
There. Control panel on the platform.
Should be dead collectors. Something's wrong.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Data mine in progress, Shepard.
That can't be good.
What the hell just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Да еще странно, что мне позволили вступить на их корабль.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system. Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any system.
Почему у меня оружка поменялась?
Hostiles coming. Suggest we prepare.
Shields down.
41% complete.
Come on, speed it up.
Что это?
Direct intervention is necessary.
Ну, сам попадай.
Should burn nicely.
Что это? Ага. Так. Трон опять ни хрена нет.
I am simultaneously fighting collector firewalls in over 8,000 nodes. I am tasked to capacity.
More coming.
А, это слышу.
You cannot resist. I am Krogan!
Как он залез туда?
My attacks will tear you apart.
Как он залез, блин, как он залез? Да, Катя. Да и такие норм. Почему он может залезть, а я нет? Ага, а это кто такой? Я не знаю, мне нравятся такие. Все, умер, что ли? Так, а куда мне теперь? Окей.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Какой-то глаз клонил.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
What are you getting at?
Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is present, but corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Behavior within norms for Cerberus, not unexpected.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up.
You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Так, куда бежать? Там. Может, в другом месте каком-то. Двери тут появились. Что, он паладин, что ли? Что это с ним?
Enemies in front.
Wish I was standing downwind.
Давай, стой. А это кто?
Just nothing to help. Neutralize. They're through my shield.
Реально.
Assume control of this form. I know you feel this.
Should burn through any armor.
Так, куда?
I am opening a door on the far side of the room.
I am Krogan!
Ну, черт.
My shields are down.
Блин.
Target was immune. Problematic.
Ничего видно.
Neutralized.
Где его жизнь, не понимаю.
Ineffective
Да,
attack.
умри ты уже. Да куда у него жизнь пропадает? А, он умер, что? Боже.
Worthless.
Чё
Got a
это?
problem here.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Где? Дальше что?
Hey, down there. That where we came in?
Getting close. We can use this. Headed for combat.
Oh! Nothing can hurt me. Assuming control.
Next.
We fight as one. Assuming control. Your form is fragile. I am Krogan!
Да блин. Че он не перепрыгивает?
Nothing can hurt me. Assuming control. You will know pain, Shepard. Nothing can hurt me! If I must tear you apart, Shepard,
Кто болтает до перевод?
Here, enjoy. One down. On our right. No shields.
I am Krogan!
Ну да, и как всегда появляются, блин, из ниоткуда. Ну и куда он уполз? Блин. Боже, что в пистолете так мало, блин, патрон? Да, блин, ну иди от меня. Что их тут бесконечно, что ли? А где вообще все мои сдохли, что ли? Нет. Так, вот появился. И второй.
We're out of time, Commander. We have to go.
You heard the man. Everybody onto the Normandy. Move!
Strap in, people! I'm gonna make work for it this time. I can't dodge this guy forever, Edie. Get us the hell out of here!
Specify a destination, Mr. Moreau.
Anywhere that's not here!
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect core.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. Figure you've got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like Edie extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
She also discovered that the Turian distress signal originated from the collectors. There's no way you thought it was real.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as well be dead. It was a trap, but I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget Edie. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
Just tell me it was worth the trouble.
It was. Edie confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarves basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I only believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
Out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the Collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the Collector homeworld, based on navigational data from their vessel. That can't be right.
Edie doesn't make mistakes. The Collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction. Space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The Collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays in the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
This thing is our best shot at getting through the Omega-4 relay. We have to try.
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
Tough choice. Continue to build up the team, or go investigate the derelict Reaver?
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Странно как-то, я же вроде всех собрала уже. Почему они типа не в моей команде? Да, где ее все?
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship.
Квестом не знаю, вроде нету. Там только помогать всем. Надо глянуть все.
I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
А ты кто такой? Этот что ли? Змея? Свой чужой это потом. Так.
Shepard, I mentioned when we met on Ilium that I was dying. It's called Kepral's syndrome. It's not communicable, but I have less than a year to live.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
It's... I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music, old, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. Hi, father. Runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
Well, that's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Что ты туда-сюда заходишь в игру? Что завис?
I am glad I joined your team. It has been too long since I traveled with companions. When the time comes, I will do whatever is necessary.
You're an important part of this crew, Samara.
It is my honor. Also, there is a matter I need to discuss. When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing
Она
in
как
my
Мэйв.
life, and the reason I
Только мне
became a
всего
Justicar.
400 лет.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Isn't she only deadly to the people she mates with?
Each time she kills, she becomes stronger, smarter, and faster. And she's been doing this for 400 years. She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
It can't be easy to talk about.
My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask, and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Окей. Так, вроде у всех взяли квесты. Теперь надо пойти их делать.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
Боже ты
terminal.
мой, оставьте меня в покое. А, чё? А. Ясно. Еще 4. Ну, хрен знает, может, сначала нужно у всех квесты сделать, тогда мне дадут еще список. Так, ну начнем вот ей. Так, смотрела куда. Так, полмесяц. Ну, там найду. Полмесяц. Так, берем, значит, ее. И тоже возьму. Так, надеюсь, сейчас она захочет со мной болтать. Это где был? В баре, да? Так, бар у нас сюда, что ли?
Let's do it.
Excellent. So the total comes to 100.
The council thought that Blasto, the first NR Spectre, would play by the rules.
Just one call whether it be sick overcapacity, or whether the criminal scum considers itself more fit.
They were wrong.
This one doesn't have
Так, где мы?
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
He didn't mention anything about Niket.
He's a friend. He and I go back a long way.
Do you want to bring in any of your other Ilium contacts, Ms. Lawson?
No. You and Niket are the only two I trust on this.
What information do you have about the mercenaries?
I've confirmed that they're Eclipse, and that they're working for an organization Ms. Lawson warned us about. I could try to alert the authorities, but so far they've done nothing illegal.
You made the right decision. We'll handle this ourselves.
It's your sister, Miranda. What do you want to do?
Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I doubt Eclipse will send all their people just to stop you. Do you want to give Niket any backup?
Niket can take care of himself. Besides, any armed backup just draws attention to him.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
Thank you, Shepard. I appreciate this. I hadn't planned on Eclipse, but they never planned on you.
Ну, офигеть.
Damn it! Eclipse mercenary gunships. They'll be dropping troops in the cargo areas.
Ну, короче, пока эти квесты выполняю, там посмотрим.
Put us down in that cover behind them.
Нахрен мне такая команда, если ходит со мной
Let's hope
только
they really
двое?
do want to take us alive.
Hold fire! I said hold fire, damn it! I got this.
Since you're not firing yet, I trust you know who I am.
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving in on the kid. She knows about Niket. He won't be helping you.
What do you mean Niket won't be helping us?
Nothing you need to worry about. Nobody's gonna get killed unless you do something stupid. You walk away now, the girl goes back to her father, and everybody's happy.
Everybody but my sister. And me.
Should we be talking to Captain Inyala about this?
You don't want to talk to the captain. She's not as polite as I am. She's the best commando I've ever seen. I've seen her tear people in half with her biotics. And she's getting paid a lot to stop you.
She gets in my way, she'll never have a chance to spend it.
Wait, Miranda, you said she was your twin sister.
That what she told you? No, this crazy bitch kidnapped our boss's baby daughter.
No.
He's been looking for her for more than a decade.
It's complicated, Shepard. We share the same DNA, just not the same birthday.
You took a baby from the richest guy in the galaxy, lady. I don't know what your damage is, but you're not getting away with it.
This is more complex than I thought. Maybe if we talk about this.
We're wasting time. They're just trying to delay us.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you want things to...
They've seen us.
Impressive.
Grab cover! You'll die next!
Stop firing at me,
Залез.
idiot!
Да блин.
Come on, we need to get to Niket. Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
Why didn't you tell me that we were saving a kid?
She's not a child. She'll be 19 this year. But, well, it didn't seem relevant at the time, I suppose. There are people who'd use her against me. I'm very protective when it comes to Oriana. I'm sorry I didn't trust you sooner. You deserved to know.
I can understand choosing to go your own way, but you stole a young child from her father.
If you knew my father, you would understand. I wasn't the first one he made. I was only the first one he kept. I was brought up with no friends, pushed to meet impossible demands. I wasn't a daughter to him. I don't know what I was. Oriana has had a normal life. I made the right decision.
Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Let's go find Niket and Oriana.
Right. They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
There they are! They want shield! Focus fire! Show them what a Eclipse can do! Let's try a little fire!
Watch for the drone!
Taking cover! You'll pay for that!
One less!
Watch for fire!
Combat drone, watch out!
Nothing can hurt me.
Keep the bitch back. The cat is nearing the transport terminal.
This should come in handy.
Чего не так темно-то?
Requesting assistance.
Too late. Now.
System failure. Requesting assistance. System failing. Rerouting power. Critical system damage. Allied force casualty. System failing.
Выполнение есть.
Drone.
Eclipse forever!
Че это за шар прилетел?
He goes! Burn the bastards!
Feel the blood rage. To the left.
We've got casualties! Man down!
Feel the blood rage.
Выбрать решение с первой части. Буквально.
Divert everyone except my guard from the cat. I'll handle him and the kid personally.
Damn it, I'm not letting her get Oriana.
We can use this.
Все-таки туда.
Enemies in front! One left!
Need some cover!
I got it!
Чё себе тут засела?
Watch for the drone.
Worthless.
Heads up.
Feel the blood rage.
Опять все патроны потратил.
This should scramble their systems.
Shields have failed.
Ну, Вась.
We can cut down through the cargo line.
Бля.
Eclipse operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown.
Watch out!
Road.
Bring me down!
Too late. Now you're dead.
You'll pay for that! Watch for fire! Combat drone, mind over matter!
Niket has reached the terminal. He'll switch the family over to our transport.
Niket. But that can't be right.
Помнишь, там же.
Maybe the captain knows we're listening in and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch. Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't the thing go any faster?
What makes you so sure that Niket wouldn't turn on you?
He could have turned on me when I ran away. I'm sure my father tried to buy him off. If he didn't do it then, why would he do it now?
Did Niket know that you took Oriana from your father?
No, he just found out about that recently. It was too personal to involve someone else. I never really thought about it, but maybe... No, he'd have to understand why I did it. He knows what I went through.
We won't know anything until we find Niket.
And then I'll have a word with this captain and Yala.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we... Miri.
This should be fun.
Чё за?
Niket, you've sold me out.
How do you want to handle this, Miranda?
Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
How did Miranda's father turn you?
They told me you kidnapped your baby sister all those years ago. They said I could help get her back peacefully. No trauma to the family. I told them you'd never do that. They could go to hell. Then you finally told me what you'd done. I called them back that night.
Why didn't you call me, Niket? We've been through a lot. You could have at least let me explain.
I deserve to know that you'd stolen your sister, Miri. I deserve to know you were with Cerberus. But I had to hear it from your father first.
If Niket knows about Oriana, then your father does too. Relocating her won't work.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket. I'm going to miss you. Figuratively speaking.
I was tired of talking anyway.
So was I.
Ready to roll.
Всех порешал.
Feel the blood rage.
Eclipse forever. I will rip you apart.
Now hit him with everything.
Come on, people. This is what we get paid
You'll die
for.
next.
Weakening their
Combat
integrity.
drone, watch out.
Да хрен знает, где она. Не знаю, что не показывает. Сейчас, может, доберемся.
Stop it! Too late! Now you're dead!
Где мои клыки?
Stay on them. I'll kill any runners myself.
They could... I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
Everyone makes mistakes. I'm guessing that's one you won't repeat.
Why did he make me kill him? He could have run. He could have lied about having the data stored somewhere. But he just stood there. The only loose end. He knew what I'd have to do.
Let's get moving.
Right. No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe.
Где она?
With her family.
Не понимаю, какая у нее там семья? Типа приемная, что ли?
Come on, we should go.
Она что, ее не покажет, что ли?
It's not about what I want, it's about what's right for her. The less she knows about me, the better. She's got a family. A life. I'll just complicate that for her.
She doesn't need any details. But would it really be so bad for her to know she has a sister who loves her?
I guess not.
Go on. We'll wait here.
Блин, я бы ушла отсюда. Мне интересно посмотреть на ее сестру. Где она, которая? Синим? Красным? Чё, они похожи? Чё же, поговорили, что ли, блин? Боже. Все, это все, что ли? Дурацкий квест. Я думала, что поинтереснее будет. Так, кто там следующий? По рангу поедем. Так, стоп, а где это мы? Боже, а чё меня на корабль-то не отправили?
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
Of course. I can help you with the content and figure out what options are for you.
25. Sell at 25.
No. You're not. Bad luck on the stock market. Debt piling up. Perhaps you need to explore other options.
Intensitech paid off my debt and helped me gain valuable job skills. Now, just 5 years later, I'm a free man again.
Нет, я уже выбрал квест этой. Сумасшедший какой-то. Так я забыла, когда там лететь-то надо. Колопша. Как колобоша. Тут что-то взорвать нужно. Надеюсь, отказ интересно будет. Так, с ней кого взять ее уже. Так, у нее внешний вид. О, все в черном. Ну, пусть будет в черном. Так, что тут? Пусть будет лучше, но лучше.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Yeah, they build their equipment to last.
Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Не нужно было возвращаться, сама сказала, поехали.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
У нее как будто лапки. Так.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in my cell. I want to watch this place burn.
Надеюсь, все будет так просто. Офигеть, как будто апокалипсис.
I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
Интересно, тут кто-нибудь есть? Где она заброшена?
The elusive man requested operation logs again.
They were sneaking around behind the elusive man's back.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man. I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life. New victims.
Ой. Что они тут делают? Что там?
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject Zero is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides Zero are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation. This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Блин. Что он тут делает? И упал так. Прикольная способность. Да блин.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were a part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Прочитал про последнюю миссию. Что там сложно? Ну, офигеть. Да? Ну ладно, последняя миссия, пофиг. Наверное. Я же совсем не угрожу.
I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
We've been spotted.
Куда ты улетел? Рассыпался.
Nothing can hurt me.
Вторая комната я.
They kept kids here.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
This whole place was built to turn you into what you are.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
If there are any answers here, they're further on.
Нет ничего. Кого-то в психушке какой-то нахожусь.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Who what? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
You couldn't have known.
Maybe. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
This should come in handy.
Ого. Привет.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see.
Okay.
Kill them on my order. I want them dead.
Yeah, that's gonna blow up.
Push and overrun. We outnumber and outgun all. Ready to die? Nothing can stop us!
Полтора.
Fire!
Скорее, да, чем нет. Блин, и броня, и барьер. Еще не вылазят твари. Потратили патроны. Идет кто-то.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there.
Если бы еще были они.
Bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Ну вообще, почему бы и нет? Если ты сам на плюшку не похож, то можно их кушать. Так, где тут патрончики? Это что такое? Ай, блин, чат улетел. Так, здесь мама больше не будет. Где ее вообще? Комната. Пришли.
Come out. We know you're here.
Это кто?
Who are you?
My name is Aresh. And you're breaking into
Ну,
my
бывает.
home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Why did you come back?
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to the lab. They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and the kids were all dead. And you were gone.
I stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
Easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Я хочу сказать вперед.
He deserves it.
I decide how to deal with my past, not you.
I gave you an order.
Это приказ мне.
Get out of here.
Я не успела его убить. Что так мало времени дали?
He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different.
Так, мы все взорвали, что ли, или что? Что не так? Заминировали, значит. Ни хрена себе. Там подорвали. Полпланеты, по-моему. Ну, я думала, будет повеселее. Даже чувака не убили. Что-то грустно. Не знаю, чего у меня там не прокачано. Почему он иногда может сказать, а иногда нет.
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Что там?
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch.
Что происходит?
Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
The people I recruit are my business, Miranda. You leave Jack alone.
She can't be trusted, Shepard. She's unstable. She's jeopardizing the mission.
Jack's doing just fine. Maybe you should take a look at your own attitude.
My thoughts exactly.
Ну, такие вот диалоги. Ну, типа, я ей приказываю убить, а она меня не послушалась и правильно сделала. Чё, к чему это было? Чё они там ругались? Как отсюда выйти? Чё там, кого следующим делать? Самару? Мега. Ее дочь убивать.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
Ты,
terminal.
кто мне там все пишет, блин? Еще бы она мои письма читала. Так, куда там нужно? Омега. Сарабарик. Туманности. Там молодости, что ли? Нет. Так я тут... А, точно, она же говорила про этот ночной клуб или что там. И что там было? Что там было написано? Ой, да? Так к чему? О, наконец-то она одетая будет. А то все голая ходит. Так, мы, значит, пошли ее квесты, значит, ее берем. Ну, сейчас, наверное, кто-то не захочет болтать. Так, скромная жизнь. Профессора? Ой, да он такой же, там чуть-чуть меняется. Местами там темнее и все. Не сильно меняется, как у всех остальных. Так. Кого мне нужно искать? Это там кто-то.
What do you need?
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Так, теперь... комнату. Так. Ага. Где? Где комната находится? Сюда апартамент. Как вниз попасть?
There's much better booze in the abyss. Так, ладно. Продать. Точно, я в тот раз что-то покупала. Но... Журал. За 5. Продать.
This looks interesting.
End is
Наверное, туда.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medic said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I'm looking into your daughter's death.
Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm working for Aria. Are you ready to answer my questions?
I don't care if Aria sent you. You're asking about my nephew. That's what matters. No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth. I see. I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
Once we have all the facts, we'll decide on a course of action.
If you find the person that hurt my nephew, kill her. Or tell me where she is and I'll kill her.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Так, кому-то теперь можно? Ник.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the Hallex is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. And she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds like my kind of a sorry.
You joke, Shepard, but for all your might, you will be in great danger. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
You sound like you're working your way toward an idea.
Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Так, мы тут все посмотрели уже.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Это ты что, она отправила?
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it.
Так. Так, а мне придется сама говорить. Чарута. Так, где находится? Еще бы найти вход на эту зону.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
Знаешь, кто-нибудь услышит, как я называю? Так я еще и без брони.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard.
She'll like that.
Убивать?
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I trust and honor you.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morant will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Так. Что мне нужно взять? Привлечь внимание, чтобы найти я. Как она выглядит? Знаем только расу. Привлечь внимание. Надо кого-то побить.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but you felt smart listening to it.
What'll you have?
These are good people, but they look bored. Bored people don't spend much.
And you got an idea for how I could fix that?
A round of drinks shows that you appreciate their business. Your rep will improve, and you'll make more money in the end.
Maybe worth a try once. You better be right. Listen up, everyone! We love having you here, so a round of drinks on the house!
Круто. Оскорбить. Я не хочу его оскорблять. Можно кого-нибудь другого оскорбить? Тут люди есть? Людей могу оскорбить. Танцевать. Эй, давай танцевать. Давай потанцуем.
If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that.
Да кто потанцует? Все что ли? Да почему я должна... Так, он пристает к бабе. Надо ударить.
We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
Я не понимаю, мне что ли надавали? Нет?
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Комфорта, даже не знаю.
There must be some good artists on Omega.
I really can't imagine anything good here.
Блин.
There's a local girl named Neff. She disappeared a while ago, but her work is...
quite unknown to me. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
What do you think of the ones with a lot of action?
Watching spaceships explode? No thanks.
It's death on a grand scale. Violence, magnified.
Stunning.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
Everything I hear has something good about it.
I see you're a man of strong opinions. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
I'm open.
You know what? I'm gonna get us some drinks. The least I can do to pay you back for all the wonderful conversation.
Чё, она ушла, что ли?
We failed. She was alerted and she got away.
I will not have a chance like this for another 100 years. How many people will die in the meantime? I will have to find her another day. You'll excuse me if I don't want to talk about this. Shall we return to the main floor of Afterlife?
Блин, что-то сложное задание. Заново что ли попробовать? Ничего не сказать.
I'd like to look around a bit more.
Let me know when you are ready.
Так, а я когда сохранялась? Не понимаю. А, ну вот. Как же с ней?
Do you know anyone interesting?
I hate this place and everyone in it.
You're scary.
Every night I...
What'll you
These
have?
are good people, but a round of drinks shows me.
Listen up, everyone!
I don't talk to people.
Сделаем все то же самое.
Hey.
Hey!
I'll dance next to you.
I
If you
do
wanna
want to think that.
Come on, babe. Don't be like that.
Back off,
You
asshole.
got a mouth on you.
The lady asked
What
you
the
to
hell?
step in. Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security.
My name is... I've got a booth over here. Some nights I come here. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I know what I like.
Do you?
Искусство вроде прокатило норм.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Porta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses.
Не
It stirs
такой
something
мрачный.
primitive in me. What about you?
The music of your people has always seemed special to me.
That's vague. 2,500 years as a spacefaring race, remember?
Keep up with me. I'm talking about Asari house music.
At least you can dance to that. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Ясно. Так.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. Have a Hallex if you want, but wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
Двери смотреть.
Surely you don't want to leave. Why don't you come over here? I promise you'll... I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission. I think we share that, you and I.
Блин, не могу выбрать.
We do.
So quick to agree.
Я потому что больше ничего не могу ответить.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me.
Чем пострашнее стало? Сюрприз. Я чё не могу ответить?
I want you. I'd kill for you.
Я лжу? Это ложь, нет?
Shh, darling. Just relax and hear my words.
Блин, а чё прокачать, чтобы я могла нормально ответить?
Morinth.
Mother.
Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Она хочет присоединиться. Чё?
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Чё, она её убила уже? Я. Чё это за ответ?
Let's go.
Чё-то это было легко. Почти легко. Ну да, что такое услышала, а я просто не заметила, была типа мышка или нет. Я просто некоторые не замечаю. Ну все равно, как она может стать частью команды, если она убивает людей? Хотя у меня половина состава команды убийц какие-то. Но типа мать против нее, как они обе на борту у меня могут быть? Не знаю.
Reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from former council races. While no formal statement has been issued, the council has made formal information requests of the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
In other news, the human colony on Horizon has been attacked. Another in a series of human failures to colonize worlds.
Либо ее, либо мать. Да, вообще не заметно. Да это уже какое-то предательство было бы. Так, что там по времени? Сейчас последний квестик выполним. Блин, успею ли я пройти? Гору. Так, значит, там куда нужно? Волкал? Волхала. Вот у него внешний вид чуть-чуть черного добавляется. Все. Все, ничего. О, в черном. Не, пусть будет в красненьком. Красненькие больше нет.
Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Кого тут отношения строить, я так и не поняла.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
Let's deal with that later, Tali. What's our next step, Captain?
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So,
Ой, почему выделено?
you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
Так, что делать? О, нет.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such...
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Лапки у них такие.
Talizora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Мама, чё?
Ron, Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Talizora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
А как защищать?
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Это вот такой шлем. Блин, они все так друг на друга похожи, как они различают друг друга.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season.
Пока да.
Kill us alive. The accused Taliazora of Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Что опять чат не работает?
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right, as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Вот именно.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard West Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Да как я могу говорить, я не знаю, что говорить. О чем вообще речь? Всегда рад. В чем суть?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vasnima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Ее словно говорю я. Она не виновата. Она не могла это сделать.
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone.
Чё?
Your father included.
What? Oh, Kila.
Об этом главное ей не сказали, офигеть.
I thought Porians valued family. How do you justify springing this on Tali in the middle of a damn trial?
Our apologies. Tali should have been informed.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
Пойдем захватывать.
My father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in...
Мало ли кто там из этих частей собрал роботы или как они там попадают. Так отец умер или что?
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. but I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Сюда. Надеюсь, да.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals.
Even during the hearing, Talizora's first thought is to protect the fleet.
Talizora Vasnima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kila Selai.
Они как пуртусы. Чё? А я тут при чём? Вспомнил.
Get ready to fight.
Ой.
Too late. Now you're dead. Burn and die.
Go for the...
Ну, она опять сдохла, блин.
Барьер, ты тут? Здорово.
Совсем скучно. Кучу всего.
Чуть ты на Good Game сидишь, а не на...
Он всегда на Good Game сидит.
Да. Чё, твич не нравится? Типа там на Good Game смайлики такие.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know.
Пока я квесты выполняю, я всем выполняю, совсем бегу.
Great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
И ушел. Вот почему некоторые дни я не стримлю, потому что снег заскучает. Так, что-то я не вижу. Вот. Нет. Играть. Журнал играть. А, в смысле? Что так смотришь? А тут что? Опять взломать. Блин, вон было.
I'll take it.
Стримить не знает, что не. Нет.
Чё он повернулся такой?
Да не знаю, захотел повернуться.
Он на это что напрямую.
А, возможно. Опки. В жизни бы так. Ну, отошли все.
И с этим Кроганом?
Да.
А я с Гарус. Да. Он снайпер у меня был.
Ну, я не знаю, я баб каких беру, они все так мрут быстро. Мне нравится это, какая-то сумасшедшая. Она вроде не мрет. Она такая голая, с татуировкой вся. Ну, я ее приодела. Что-то много. Что там, где стреляем? Я тут ничего не прочитала.
Хорошая информация теперь. Барьер полезный.
Полезный.
Он говорит. Помогает. Надо это найти турача.
Думаешь, обновление поможет?
Кажется, да. Ага. Небольшой спойлер.
В третьей части она будет без костюма. Ее покажут.
Нет, по-моему, в третьей части в конце она снимет маску.
А я то же самое сказала, блин.
Ты сказал костюм.
Да маска, костюм, какая разница, блин. Я поняла, что хочешь сказать, что мы увидим ее лицо. Я уже в интернете посмотрела. Да. У меня нет третьей части. Интернет есть. В принципе, обычно. Сколько он стоит? Чё, дорого?
They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to.
Я он тоже шлем постоянно хожу, потому что
Мне
красивее.
кажется, у нее какое-то человеческое лицо, просто она дышать не может воздухом.
Ну, лапки у нее точно не человеческие.
Да.
Как у черепашек ниндзя. А за ней как у демона. Так, что он сказал?
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were,
Тут может создавать?
father was doing something terrible.
Я что-то покупала.
What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Я знаю, что корабль можно улучшить.
Right.
Да, которых у меня нет, нифига.
А нужно это зондирование делать всякие.
Ага, фигня такая. Я сначала потыкала, только потом поняла, как это работает. Да, я всегда так делала. Каких пор они стали призрачными, бля? Привет. Какие гранаты? У меня нет гранат. Ни один из прозоронных пилачом. Там ледяные, огненные, молнии. У меня огненные стоят, по-моему. Какая разница? Все равно куча пуль уходит. Второе. Это что?
О, да, пробивающий. Чатик всегда подскажет.
Ага. Че он упал? Патронов нет, блин, от них. Патроны собрать. Не знаю.
Нормально, да?
Что мне отвлекать от игры?
Братюня.
Отец. Какой братюня?
No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Иди сюда.
Как мне с ней замутить?
Вот, видишь.
Нет, это я просто обняла как друга.
С ней болтай, ей помогай.
Я пыталась с ней поговорить, но что-то ничего такого не говорит. Я всем помогаю.
Барьер, ну-ка скажи, как замутить.
Это окей, барьер. Как окей, Google. В первой части нет, а что, и в первой можно было? Каждую миссию с ней говорить. Это все я не смогу замутить. А, это ее с собой брать надо. Так, ты что тут мне хрустишь?
Никто не слышит.
Я слышу. Так.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here.
Тут даже геем можно
стать.
Не надо. Я бы тогда лучше бабу создала. Ой, как будто в розу. Ой, я тоже в розу.
Третий нету.
Будет. Потом.
Купим, когда скидки будут. Опять не видит.
В смысле? Она же заюзанная, разве нет? Почему? Смотри, ее нельзя даже нажать. Вот, она уже установлена. Блин, что он там орёт? Она сдохла. Ой, что-то здоровый какой-то. Упал. Ой, напугал. Полутать? Нет, может только патрончики валяются. Вот. И все.
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Понятно. Мне ледяные стрелы нравятся. Фу, стрел, пуль. Короче, сам отец что-то натворил. Я просто ничего не успела читать.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, we can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
О боже, я еще это не прочитала. Так, куда там? Так. Героические реплики. Что за героические реплики? Далее. Делайте, что он попросит. Да пипец. В жизни такого не бывает. Что там за спойлер? Завидные слова. Чего? В смысле? Так. Почему мы не можем рассказать? Это же поможет для суда.
Так ее...
Лояльность — это вот эти миссии. Чё ее? Я не хочу на нее давить.
Tally, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
Я не хочу быть героем.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
Да подумаешь, кто-то не выживет. Последняя же миссия будет. Кушать хочу.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Так, куда там? Ну да, это если я сохранение перенесу, или что там надо делать. Потому что перцы, которые у меня в первой части должны были выжить, они тут, оказывается, сдохли.
Sorry we're late.
Тут магазин... Нет, тут нет даже карты. Тут только вот определенные места можно ходить.
Talizora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Talizora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this?
Ну, я не могу даже ничего ответить. Блин.
We found nothing on the Alarai that we wish to submit as evidence.
Tali?
I have nothing to say.
Then, with no further testimony, I ask those rendering judgments to do so now. Talizora, you are hereby found guilty of treason against the Quarian people and sentenced to exile. Shepard Vas Normandy, the fleet appreciates the passion and honor with which you represented one of our people.
Спасибо.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
Talizora Vas Normandy, you have 6 hours to leave. Would you like to request any personal possessions from the fleet?
No, thank you, Admiral. Everything I need is here.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Talizora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
Офигеть, у имени звучит название корабля.
Well, that's that. I'm ready to go whenever you are.
И сейчас первые говорите. Конечно, проходил.
It's not what I had hoped for either. But the good of the people comes first. My father taught me that. Thank you for honoring my decision. It means more to me than... It means a great deal. It's strange. After I walk out of here, I don't know where I'm going.
Куда пойдет? Нет, я не переносил.
Wherever we end up, I'll be with you, Talizora Vas Normandy.
Thank you, Captain.
А? Че это такое? Тоже поздно. В смысле нормально пройти? Сейчас. Это как? А, вот так вот можно, да? Ну, это понятно.
Да.
Ну я же не знала, что так будет. Это как-то глупо. 3 осталось сделать.
Ты их всех делаешь?
Конечно.
Зачем?
Не знаю, это квесты, потому что.
Основной квест делать.
Это и есть основные квесты. Вот не основные квесты.
Да?
Я думаю, так, да. Откуда я знала, что меня тут Рексы убьют? Они сами так решили. Что там? Сохранить надо нормально. Чанк.
Зато другого, да.
А у меня бы все равно не было Рекс вообще-то. Мне бы и так этого дали. Я сейчас не буду ни с кем разговаривать. Я закончу, короче. Продолжу. Ну, значит, во вторник продолжу. И я надеюсь, пройду. И я оплачу себе Вов. Вот. Все. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Чё? Мы же его прошли. Или что ты хочешь?
Склоняюсь перед вашей волей.
Спасибо за подписку. Что он хочет? Ты хочешь на большей сложности, что ли? Психовать? Снег не хочет. Не, сегодня больше не будем играть. Я наигралась. Все. Несложная игра. Да, несложно. Только на среднем раз 6 пытались этот мост пройти, бля. Да, я пойду. Все, всем спасибо за просмотр, всем пока.